Oh yeah, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back for another live stream session. I go by the name of Muzzy McGee, and for those of you who have not joined me before, the channel is about three things. One, that we practice every single day, and if you want to join me for my practice sessions, please go ahead and do so. Two, so that I can get better at improvisation, I will keep a playlist of all the during the practice. We will be practicing a bunch of different scales during the week in the playlist that we have. You can find in the description of not description, but on my channel. I will be putting together, or I have put together, a bunch of playlists you can use to practice your improvisational skills by yourself, but I will be doing it on the live stream every single day. And the third thing, the whole channel is about me getting better at improvisational music so that I can do sit-ins and writing music for people who do short films and films around the area, but also to use it as an inspiration, as a jump-off point for me to create my own electronic music, which is what I have been doing for the last couple of months. Now, what we will be doing this year is we will be posting several electronic instrumentals or hip-hop instrumentals and things of that nature of sounds, using sounds that I personally create, and to keep building on that so that people can use these for their own. And then I can sell my own instrumentals, this, that, and the other, and then sell my own music by itself. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, you want to just sit in judgment, or you want to practice with me, by all means, please go ahead and do so. But go ahead and start by subscribing, liking, and commenting on the channel. The subscriptions are necessary in order for me to get the advertiser-driven revenue necessary for me to make this channel not just net zero for you, but net zero for me as far as money goes. All you have to do is click a button. So it's free for you. It doesn't cost you anything except for maybe 3 seconds of your time at best. Now, the second thing, normally I would talk about the Amazon affiliate links, but I am not with the Amazon affiliate program anymore. I got booted because I did not make 3 qualifying purchases in 180 days, which is a normal thing that the company should do, because, you know, I'm not particularly a salesman. So we're not going to really get into that. And I decided as a result of that, that I'm just going to step back from that for a little bit and just get all the requirements fulfilled in YouTube and on Twitch and on YouTube, on Facebook and Instagram, and get as many subscribers as I possibly can cross-platformationally to get the best chance of making this net zero for me as possible. Okay. Because it's already net zero for you. It doesn't cost you anything, but in the event that, well, in an effort for me to grow the channel correctly, I'm going to have to make some of what I put in back, whether it's just being compensated for my time, or, you know, helping pay for strings or picks or different things that break. Like, you know, I have a tube-driven amp, and so if the lamp burns out, I have to buy another tube for it or another lamp for it. So just to make this as net zero for me as possible. The other things I have to do is I have to purchase different cameras, different equipment, things of that, in order to make this work every single month and make this as free as possible. So instead of, because I don't have those numbers at this point, I'm asking people to check out the cryptocurrency affiliate or cryptocurrency referral links that I have in the description of every video. I purchase cryptocurrency. I use cryptocurrency every single day. I only spend between 25 and 50 bucks a month on it because that's all I believe I can afford. Now, with that being said, I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you anything that you may or may not already know. However, in the event that you decide that investing in cryptocurrency is a nice dimension that you'd like to add to your investment portfolio already, talk with your friends and family about it. If you sign up using my affiliate links or my referral links, you will get exponentially more perks than you would if you sign up by yourself. The reason is because the companies have to advertise to get other people in, but when they get it from word of mouth, then they spend less on advertising, which is better for them, and it's also good for me, and it's also good for you too. So it's a win-win-win situation, okay? So in the event that you decide that you want to check it out, use my referral links to sign up. Then in the event that you decide that it is an investment opportunity for you, that you think is good for you, and you've discussed it with your family, you've gone through all of it, you've navigated the website, you've seen everything, you've talked to people, you've done your own research. If you invest 50 bucks or more, so basically $51 or more on any of these platforms, there will be perks. And the perks that they offer you, they will also extend to me, and by extension, this channel, because I will be using 15 to 20% of my total earnings of this year and to reinvest back into the channel. The idea, though, is so that I don't have to spend a dime out of, I don't want to use my work money, my job money, or my investment money to invest in this channel. The idea is that each individual entity makes its own money, okay? That's, you know, that's the business aspect of it, okay? So hopefully, if you decide that that's what you want to do, it costs you nothing unless you want to spend money on cryptocurrency. But you're not giving me directly money. It's not like you're sending me super chats or things of that nature. You're investing in something, and the perks that they're offering you, they're going to offer to me. And because I'm using that to reinvest back into my channel, it helps out with the channel in that way. And the fourth way you can help me out is by adding me as a friend on Facebook, because helping me grow my Facebook account inevitably helps me grow my YouTube channel. And you help me grow my YouTube channel inevitably helps me grow my Facebook page. Ladies and gentlemen, one hand washes the other. We're going to get right back into the live streaming session. We are doing the warm-ups for today. We are doing at 95 beats per minute. We're going to start with the warm-ups as we do every single day. Now, the warm-ups will be changing over the next couple of weeks because we'd like to add some different dimensions to it. Just different things here and there so that we can get better. We might be changing the tempo. We might be changing the exercise in its entirety. It is what it is. And we're just going to keep doing that to keep pushing the tempo. And when I say pushing the tempo, I mean like in the sense of like the basketball sense, like pushing the tempo, like going harder, going full court press on defensively on what we're trying to do here and attacking the boards. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, we're going to start with the warm-ups here today. And we're going to go at 95 beats per minute, the alternate picking from the 1st to the 16th fret. All right, now we're doing the alternate picking from the 1st to the 16th fret, alternate spider picking from the 1st to 16th fret at 95 beats per minute. All right, now we are doing the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret at 95 beats per minute. I'll get right to this page. If you are going to ask any questions, I'm going to ask you to refrain from asking questions to the very end of the video. That way I can go and answer them at the end. I'm very sorry about that noise. It appears that somebody is trying to get into our apartment complex, which I usually don't answer those because I live in the center of town, and if the people don't have the keys to get in or don't have the code to get into the two doors, then it's there's like a main door and then there's an entryway door and you need to have the keys to get into the second door, but you need the code or the keys to get into the first door. And I usually don't open the door or respond to it because it's usually a bunch of people up to no good. And by no good, it's not really bad stuff. It's just people who just break stuff for no reason, or just people who, like, I don't know. It's buffoonery is really what it is. It's buffoonery. That's the best way to describe it. It's not people being mean or like hurting people or anything of that nature. It's just, it's annoying. You know, like they'll set off bottle rockets in the first area or break the glass in the, you know, just drunkenly, I guess, maybe. I don't know. It's really annoying. So I just refrain from opening doors for people who I don't know or can't see. Okay. So sorry about that noise. That's the only reason we're talking about that, is because the noise went off in the middle of the live stream. So that's right. So I'm going to do next. Oh, now we're putting on the tempo at 110 beats per minute, and we're getting right into 100 beats per minute, and we're going right into the sweep picking exercise at 100 beats per minute, then 110 beats per minute, 120 beats per minute, and then pushing the tempo to 130 beats per minute just to see where we are. Okay. The beginning started off slowly. It didn't start off great because my fingers are cold, and it happens all the time. But at the same time, it ended up pretty good at the end there. So that being said, we're going to get right into the sweep picking exercise at 110 beats per minute. See how we do there. $110 sounded okay. Let's see how we do at 120. 120 yesterday was abysmal, but hopefully today will be better. All right, now we're going to push the tempo again up to 130 beats per minute just to see how that sounds. 120 today sounded markedly better than it did yesterday. So let's see if we can do it again on 130. I'm feeling something happening at 130. It's seeming like it's coming together to me a little bit easier than it was the first time I started it. And I think that just is the idea of practicing and being consistent every single day. So we're going to do the scales as of right now. We're going to do the C major scale in positions 1 through 8, as well as the C sharp D flat major scales in positions 1 through 8. Then we're going to take the tempo down to 85 beats per minute, at which point we're going to do the C minor pentatonic scale in positions 1 through 6, and the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scales in positions 1 through 6. Again, pentatonic scales have 5 major tones or 5 tones. It's a 5-tone scale, and the 6th tone is the octave of the initial tone. So that's why there are 6 positions. We're playing 6 positions, so 5 positions plus its octave position, and then the major scales are 7 tones plus the 8th tone being their octave position, which is why we're playing 8 positions. Okay, let's get right to the C major positions in position 1. Second position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Third position, C major scale at 105 beats per minute. Fourth position, C major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, C major scale at 105 beats per minute. Sixth position, C major scale at 105 beats per minute. seventh position, you know what? I'm going to do that again. I don't like when it ends on something like terrible. Like it doesn't end correctly. Anyway, or in time, or whatever it is. Seventh position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position of the C major scale at 105 beats per minute. All right, now we're going to, at 105 beats per minute, we're doing the C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Okay, first position. Second position, C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Third position, C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Fourth position, C major scale, a C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Sorry about that. Fifth position, C major scale, C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Yep, fifth position. Sixth position, C major scale at 100, or C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. sorry about that. 6th position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. 7th position, C sharp, D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. And finally, the 8th position, the octave position of the C sharp, D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Okay. Now we are going to take the tempo down to 85 beats per minute and then do the pentatonic scale, starting with the C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. First position, let's go. Second position, C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, C major scale at C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Fourth position, C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position of the octave position of the C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. And finally, we're going to do the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Again, the 1 and 4, 1 4, 2 5 stretch for me is very hard. So let's get right to it. Second position, C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, C sharp, D flat major minor pentatonic scale, 85 beats per minute. I think I miscounted that one. Fourth position, C minor pentatonic scale, or C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Fifth position, C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position of the octave position of the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to turn off the metronome and play the fun game called Find the A, find the note. And this week we are trying to find the A, okay? And Monday it will be the B, okay? The B, the E, the A, the T. If you know that song from C2C, which is an awesome group, you know how we do. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get right into the find the A. So we're at the 5 and 17 on the bottom E string, and guess what? It's identical on the top E string. 5 and 17. We're calling out the fret numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Sonically, they're almost identical except for the octave. They're octaves. Position-wise, they're identical though. First and 17th fret on the bottom E string as well as the top E string. Then when we go to the A, because A is what we're trying to look for, we have to go to A and it's open at 12. Normally it'd be open 12 and 24, but we know this A is a poverty string, meaning in this particular situation, I don't have a 24th fret, so we're gonna have to deal with just 2 of them. Then back to E, where we're at the 5 and 17 on the E, and then 5 and 17 on the bottom E. Then if you remember on the B string where it was, we're at 10 and 22 on that one. And that is an absolute exemplification of poverty, because then we can really see that I don't have 24 frets, okay? That's sadness all over. Wow, just complete sadness. Then we go back to the E string. We're back to 5 and 17 on the top E string. If we go to the bottom E string, it's the same thing. It's 5 and 17 on the bottom E string. Then when we go to the A string, move up to the A, we're at the open and 12. Okay, that's another poverty level string, ladies and gentlemen. Then we're going to move to the D string. In the D string, if you remember, we're at 7 and 19 on the D string. If you add 12 to any of the fret numbers, you will get its octave position. So basically, on this fret, on this guitar, if you add 10 or 12 to any number lower than 10th fret, lower than 10, you will get its octave position, because if you hit 12 plus 11 gives you 23, and I don't have 23 frets on this guitar, as we discussed earlier. So on the G string, we're at the 7 and 19. And then if you remember, on the G string, we're at 2 and 14. That's right, 2 and 14, ladies and gentlemen. 2 and 14. 2 and 14. Then on the B string, do you remember where it was? That's right, poverties. It's 10 and 22. We're at the 10 and 22. We're calling out the fret numbers. Those are the numbers I'm saying. So when I say B string, 10 and 22, that's where you're going to find the A. It's on the 10th fret as well as the 22nd fret. Then on the E string, we're back to the 5 and 17. And if you drop to the bottom E string, it's identical, position-wise. Now we're going to get right into the chords. And again, the idea of doing the chords, we don't have to do them in time, because the idea isn't about doing them in time. It's about memorizing them and making sure that our fretting hand is getting all the notes correctly. Okay, that's what we're trying to do here. And maybe as we move along, we will start doing different strumming patterns. Okay, this year we will be working on different strumming patterns, and I will discuss that as the weeks come up. So next week we will not only be changing the chords and the scales that we'll be doing, but I will also be changing the strumming patterns, so that way we can learn different strumming patterns at the same damn time. Now we're going to start with the C major chords. Okay, we're doing the melody, or the outside chords, or as I call the outside chords, the inside chords, or the chords inside both these strings, the rhythm chords, or the bar chords as I call them, and the bottom 4 string chords. Okay, let's get right to it. So we're starting with the melody chords. One more game. Now the middle, the inside chords. Again, let's go. One more again. Now we're doing the bottom, the bar chords. Yeah, that was the third time, I think. In case it wasn't, let's run through it again. Now we're doing the bottom 4 strings. It sounded a little something like this. Now we're doing the C sharp, D flat major chords, melody or the outside, the inside, the rhythm chords or the bar chords, followed by the bottom 4 string chords. So let's get right to that right now. This is one more again right here. Now the inside chords, which sound a little something like that right here. One more again. Now we're doing the bottom 4 string chords, or the rhythm chords, I'm sorry. One more again. Now we're doing the bottom 4 string chords with something like that right here. Now we're going to go back to the inside. Copy the link. We are back with Andy Kwan Music. We are going to post this in the comment section of our video today, because we want people to subscribe to this channel, because we want to help the people that help us. And if we don't have any money, the best way we can help out these people is subscribing to their channel and liking their videos. It helps them get the notoriety and the flowers that they deserve. That helps them continue their musical journey. And we are there to say thank you for your help. Thank you for you posting these videos, and we would like you to continue to do so, even though we may not have a monetary capacity to do so. We want to show love to those who give us the capacity to get better. Okay, so if you do have an Instagram account, please sign up for this guy's video. If you don't, sign up for Instagram and then get this, follow this guy so that he can get his flowers too. Okay, we're going to run through this. We're going to play this a few times just so you can hear it again. Again, we know what it sounds like. Yeah. Hit the pause on it. Hit the pause on it. Hit the pause on it. All right. So with that being said, we're going to run through this. I'm going to put on the metronome at 100 beats per minute, because that's what we did yesterday. And we're going to see how we fare. We're going to run through this a bunch of times. And then we're going to get right into the polyphia riffs, the introduction, and then the first part of the song, the first part of the solo. So we're right here. Let me turn up this volume. We know that song, okay? We know the song, okay? That is what hard work gets you. you learn the song, okay? We learn that part of the song, and it's cool because now we have it in our back pocket in case we should use it, okay? The chord shaping and voicings are not very difficult to learn. However, as we are progressing, nothing is off the table. We are going to push the limits with everything that we can. Now, what I'm going to try to do is, at least for the lick of the week, the lick of the week, it's going to be more of a solo type thing. I might add some of these riffs in here because they do have that sort of pop like thing, like rhythm guitar, sort of like learning how to play the rhythm guitar, which is an important skill. If you're creating music, you have to know how to solo, you have to know how to create chords and different shapings and different voices and how to solo off of those chords, but also you have to learn how to play the rhythm guitar. And rhythm guitar, what is that? It's playing chords with patterns that fit the style of music. That's really what rhythm guitar is for me. Other people might disagree. Greater guitarists will probably disagree, but that's what rhythm guitar feels like to me. It feels like it is chords and voicings that not only complement the main sound, they are the main sound, they help drive, but they also help play into whatever style of music you're playing into. So that's more of a funk type of thing, which is fun to play. It's like cheesing. It's fun to do. South Park, baby. It's a South Park episode. Let's get right into we're going to put on the metronome and we're going to do the solo at 120 beat, or not solo, the introduction to the ABC Polyphia riff. right, now we're gonna hit the pause button on that. We're gonna do this solo right here. We're gonna do a solo at 185 minute. The first part of the solo. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm speaking with Southern language. I miss the South, man. I really do miss it. I love it. I don't know why I turned off the metronome. All I needed to do is take the tempo downward. All right, we're going to hit the pause on this and we're going to get right into the improvisational section of this evening, okay? And then we're going to do it, okay? That's going to do it for the night. Let's see if I get back to the main page because I don't want to turn off the Now we can close this one right now, and then we can open up a new window and play another backing track because we have another one lined up, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if this is the same one we did yesterday. Okay, that one went a little bit more roughly than it should have because I am just getting used to that one, and that's okay because improvisational music is about not knowing, not being able to know exactly what's going to happen next, but as the experience comes that you sort of learn to anticipate, which is by very definition contrary to what I just said previously. I'm an idiot. So what I'm trying to say is that when you are playing improvisational music, you may not know the music, okay? You may not know exactly what's happening next, but the idea is to be able to have such a profound skill at guitar, skill in whatever instrument you are improving on, that there isn't anything that they can throw at you that you cannot sort of see or hear or anticipate. Let's see how this one goes. I've never heard this one before in my life. This is an A minor. A minor is, you guessed it, the relative minor of C major. That one was way harder because I was not anticipating a lot of things. But that's okay because we got to keep pushing the tempo every damn day. Ladies and gentlemen, when I mean pushing the tempo, I mean pushing ourselves to being the best guitarists that we possibly can be, because that's the only way we get better as musicians. So this is the end of our stream for today. So for those of you who have not joined the channel, like I said, the channel serves three purposes, and the third is the main purpose. Number one, to practice every single day our principal instrument, which is guitar. Number two is to practice getting better at improvisation, so we can do sit-in and do music that we can do for compositions for people who are working on scores or movie scores, because I work with a bunch of people here who do movies, who do short films, okay? And the idea is to work with them on movie scores, and that would be really cool. And the third thing is to, I guess more or less, the whole channel is about me creating dope electronic music, okay? So you're going to see a flood of music coming up over the next couple of months and over the next couple of days, really, because starting next week on Monday, I'm going to start posting 2 instrumentals a day. And on the weekend, I'm going to post 1 song that I've written, that I'm written, and produced myself. All these things will be produced myself. I will be putting them up there for you to judge, to love, or to hate, or to do whatever it is you want to do, but to make me a better musician. At the end of every week, we're going to talk about which instrumental is the best and why. And we're going to talk about, at the end of the month, we're going to talk about which songs that I posted that I like, that are songs that you will get to judge and laugh at. I'm sure some of it is going to be that party till I die sort of type of trash music. I'm going to try to write better than that, hopefully, but I'm not really a songwriter, which is what I'm trying to get into. And so there's always a learning curve. So for the next 6 months, it's going to be pretty rough, like dog rough, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully I do really good work starting from day one, okay? If you want to be good at something, you have to be okay with being bad at it for a while. And so I've accepted that. Hopefully I will accept that as soon as the criticisms start coming out, which will happen. Probably not immediately, but the good news is that when nobody knows who you are, they don't care enough to comment. So that's a good thing and a bad thing. So if people aren't commenting and saying it's trash, then it's not, like, people aren't even looking at it anyway. So my goal is just to get some visibility on it and to get some real feedback on it overall, and we'll see how that works out. So if that sounds interesting to you, please go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I will be on cross-platformational this week. You will see me on all different platforms this week, okay? Instagram is going to be a little bit harder because I don't have an Instagram profile for Muzzy McGee, which is me. I tried to do it, and it just has not been working out. It will not let me sign up, okay? Well, for whatever reason, it's not that mine has been taken. I tried to use my Facebook account to sign in and to create an Instagram account used based on my Facebook account. That has not worked. So anyway, the second thing is normally I would talk about the Amazon affiliate links, but I have been booted from the program because I did not make 3 qualifying purchases. Therefore, I'm asking people to do the third thing and move that into the second position, which is please purchase cryptocurrency or use my links to sign up for these cryptocurrency websites. Using my links will help me in this channel get perks that they offer you. But in any case, whatever perks they offer you using my referral links, you're going to get exponentially more advantages using my referral links than if you would have just signed up by yourself, because they want word of mouth people like me who've been on these websites for over 5 years to get people to come in without them spending money on advertising. And they give you things like $100 off of free trading fees. So if you spend $50 or more on any of these sites after you decide you've done your due diligence and you decide that that's something you want to add as a dimension to your investment portfolio, by all means, check it out. Let me know what you think. At the very least, if you sign up, the signups are all for free. In the event that you decide you want to start purchasing cryptocurrency, then you have to pass the verification process to say that you are who you say you are and that you live where you say you live. And some areas are eligible or ineligible for different types of transactions. Like, if you're doing futures trading or margins trading, that requires being in certain areas that allow it to happen. So with that being said, sign up using my using my referral links. We're gonna get this out of my mouth at some point. Use my referral links to sign up. Signing up using my referral links, you will give you exponentially more perks. It helps out with the channel because when you sign up and spend $50 or more, they will offer me perks. And those perks that they offer me, those advantages that they offer me, I keep saying perks, now that I hear it sounds like a drug, but they offer the advantages that they offer you, they will also offer to me, and therefore by extension this channel, because I will be using 15 to 20% of my total gains this year, up to $100, to reinvest back into the channel. As I've said already, we've already decided that I'm spending $50 on my channel, and by the end of the month of January, I will have a list of things that I'm purchasing. At the very least, by the end of the month, they will be purchased, okay? So that I can use them to create better content, okay? Yeah, and the goal is to make this not only net zero, but so that this account starts making money by itself. And when it starts making its own money, then I don't have to use other accounts or my other job to pay for it, because I want my cryptocurrency account to help build my own cryptocurrency account by not injecting any more money into it, but by growing the account myself. Same thing happens with this channel. I want to grow it myself. I don't want to add what I'm getting from my main job, my actual job, to add into this, because I'm trying to make sure each of these are financially self-sustaining. And that's the idea of growing a business, okay? With that being said, help me with the fourth thing as well. If you decided that you checked out the cryptocurrency and that's what you like to do, and you want, let me rephrase that. When you sign up for my cryptocurrency using my cryptocurrency referral links, if you decide that that's something you want to do and you purchase it, it does help out with the channel. So if you can't do that, then check out the number 4 thing. Help me build my Facebook page by adding me as a friend or follow me on Facebook. Because helping me grow my Facebook page helps me grow my YouTube channel. Help me grow my YouTube channel inevitably helps me grow my Facebook page. I will be adding my TikTok, my Twitch, my other accounts as well, and I will be cross-platformational at some point this week, meaning that we will be live on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 streaming channels all at the same time, because I'm trying to reach different audiences in different sectors, okay? We'll figure out how this whole thing works, and hopefully it will work to my advantage. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to build, and I need your help to do it. So with that being said, I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick by brick with the most integrity and morality and ethics as possible to build this the right way, so that we have a strong foundation to only go up, okay? And with that being said, I cannot do it without your help. So please help me by letting your friends know, and anybody else who wants to work with me or wants to just be a part of my channel or wants to just judge me, okay? As long as it doesn't violate YouTube guidelines, do what you say, what you want to say, write what you want to say. You had a bad week, tell me about it. I don't care. As long as it helps me out grow my channel, I really don't care. I would prefer you stick to guitar stuff, but at the same time, I understand people to say what they want to say, do what they want to do. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super tired, and I'm going to get out of here. Love you. Happy Saturday, January 4th. Yeah. Is it Saturday, January 4th? I can't see. I can't tell. Let me check this right here. Happy Saturday, January 4th. It is. And we will see you tomorrow and the next one and the next one as we continue to build this channel brick by brick. But I can't do it unless you help me out. And with your help, we can do it more quickly. Love you. Bye.